On the other hand, I post on LinkedIn every day. And to be able to do that, I kind of created a process or tried to create a process. So I don't, for example, block a time where I write all my posts for the full week. I write every day a post.
Okay.
And I have to admit to the audience that I've struggled a lot with consistency at the beginning, because creating content and creating good content takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of time as well.
For sure.
And I just didn't have that because I have a very busy day as a salesperson. So what I try to do right now is I try to incorporate the posting on LinkedIn as part of my to-do list. So I put it as a task. Like every day I start my day with a to-do list, whether it's prospecting, whether it's having calls, it's a negotiation, like preparing the negotiation slides, whatever it is. And I post on LinkedIn. I don't put about what, I don't put what type, whatever. And I post videos, which also is a bit challenging because I have to record the videos and I have to look good on videos and then I have to rehearse the video. It's kind of, it's a whole process, right? Mm-hmm. So I start off, and then what I try to do is that all my LinkedIn posts are reflections. It's either a reflection on something I learned from the team. I don't know, maybe one of the team had a good demo call and they learned this and this and this, or they did this trick, or they did this technique and it worked. So I talk about that. Either I reflect on a new product feature that we just launched and I'm trying to understand it, so I post about that. Or I reflect on a personal learning. Did I do good this week? Did I not do good this week? And kind of try to do that. And at the beginning, I was doing scripts to the videos. And that took a lot of time because writing the script, and maybe it's just me, but writing the script, I needed to say it the way it is, or else it wouldn't work. And in my mind, I had this blockage where I said this and not that. When I'm recording.
Perfectionism.
Yeah, exactly. So that kind of blocked me in a way. And it took me 1 hour to record a 1-minute video. So I decided not to do it anymore. And I instead would put bullet points.
Yeah.
If you have seen my videos on LinkedIn, you would notice that they don't exceed 1 minute. And they usually talk about 3 main points. It's an idea and 3 main points. That's it. That's kind of the concept I have. So what I do is that I put those 3 points and I just run with it on the go, on the video.
Okay.
And that's just how I do it. And then when I record the video, those 3 main ideas, that's like the main body of the post on LinkedIn. And that's pretty much it. And I ship it whenever I have time.
Cool. And it's a one-take kind of thing?
One take.
Okay.
One take.
Cool.
I learned how to accept that it's okay if my hair doesn't look perfect.
Yeah.
It's okay if I mispronounce a word. It's fine. No one cares. My colleague Laura said, everyone on LinkedIn doesn't care about you or your company. Seriously. Unfortunately, because we keep scrolling, and I notice it in myself. I just scroll. I'm like, okay, I stop for 30 seconds and I scroll again and I forget who the person is. I do remember sometimes if the content is relatable, I do remember the content, and I remember the name, but I don't remember, her hair was not perfect on that video, or her...
You're on. On to the next. Swiping.
Exactly. So unfortunately, we're living in that world right now. So it took me some time to learn how to get over that, because my perfectionist side was like, no, it has to be perfect. Yeah. And it took me a long time. So now that's kind of my process. So my day starts with my to-do list. I try to get out of LinkedIn the first half of the day. Like, okay, I need to do it now. And I block, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, whatever it is, to create the content. And then I move on to the rest of my day doing my job.
Okay. And so you mentioned it was difficult to get in kind of into a rhythm of being consistent, because we've talked about, and we will talk more about, I'm sure, on the podcast, about the consistency, the concept feed the beast, which is basically feed the algorithm beast, because it likes content and it likes people to stay on their platform.